lecture we have started second module, that is architecture of 8086 microprocessor. There we have studied the functions of BIU, execution unit EU, and we have also studied in the second session about the register set of 8086 microprocessor. Today we are going to study about the memory segmentation present in 8086 processor. So segmentation in 8086. So memory segmentation. First of all, for what purpose we require this memory? So memory is used to store the information. This information can be either a program or a data. Now programs are nothing but a set of instructions which are stored in a sequential manner. While on the other hand, this data can be either stored sequentially or just randomly at any location. So this memory is generally used to store the program and data. Memory segmentation. So there are two main types of memory organizations, means how actually the memory is organized. First is linear addressing and second is segmented addressing. Now what is this linear addressing? The entire memory space is available to the processor in one linear array, then that segmentation or that organization is called as a linear addressing, means the whole memory is available as a one linear array, that is linear addressing of memory organization. And segmented addressing, in this segmented addressing what happens, the available memory is divided into small chunks which are called as a segments, means whenever the whole memory is divided into small parts or chunks, then that type of memory organization is called as a segmented addressing of memory organization. And this segmented addressing is generally called as a segmented memory. In memory, data is stored in terms of bytes and each byte has a specific address. 8086 has 20 lines address bus that we know. With the help of this 20 address lines, the memory that can be addressed is equal to 2 raised to 20 bytes, and this 2 raised to 20 is nothing but nearly equal to 1 MB, means with the help of this 20 address line we can address up to 1 MB of memory locations. Here 8086 can access memory with address range from 00000H to FFFFFH. So this whole memory is equal to 1 MB, and this 1 MB memory is addressed with 20 address lines available in 8086 processor. Now what are the advantages of segmentation? First advantage, it is the powerful memory management, means with the help of this segmentation the memory management will be very useful and it is a powerful technique. Second, it allows the memory addressing capacity to be 1 MB even though the address associated with individual instruction is only 16 bit. A way to easily implemented object-oriented programs. It facilitates use of separate memory areas for program, data and stack. That means we can store program, data and stack on the separate memory areas if the segmentation is available. It permits a program or its data to be put in different areas of memory each time the program is executed. That means the program can be relocated, which is very useful in multi-programming. So these are few advantages of memory segmentation. This 8086 memory has 4 different types of segments. Means the whole 1 MB of memory is divided into 4 segments. So what are that 4 segments? First one is code segment, second data segment, third stack segment, and fourth extra segment. So code, data, stack and extra, these are the segments of memory in 8086 processor. Each of these segments are addressed by an address stored in corresponding segment register. So in our previous session we have studied about the register set. There we have studied about the 4 segment register: code segment register, data segment register, stack segment register and extra segment register. So these segments are addressed with the help of that segment registers, and these registers are 16-bit in size. Means CS, DS, ES and SS. These registers are having the size of 16-bit. Here each register stores the base address of the corresponding segment. Every segment is having the address or the starting address, and that starting address of every segment is stored in the segment registers. Now these segment registers are having size of 16-bit, and due to this, these segment registers are not able to store the 20 bits. Okay, and that's why these segment registers are used to store only the upper 16 bits from the address, because the address of memory varies from 00000 to FFFFH. Okay, and here only 16 bits are possible to store and the address is 20 bits. So what happens? These segment registers are storing higher, or we can say that upper 16 bits from the address. The maximum size of segment is 64 KB because offset addresses are 16 bits. Here you can observe how we can calculate the offset address. It is 2 raised to 16. 16 bits is the size of registers. So 2 raised to 16 is 64 KB. So that's why the maximum size of segment is 64 KB. Here the representation of memory is shown, how the memory segmentation is done. This is the whole memory of processor, and these are the segments present in the memory. These are the segment registers associated with each segment. So 4 segments are there: code, data, extra and stack, and with association with that there are 4 segment registers: code segment register, data segment register, stack segment register and extra segment register. And these registers are used to store the starting address of each segment. Here one more representation for memory segmentation is there. As we know, these are the segment registers. This is the whole memory which is segmented as data segment DS, code segment CS, stack segment SS and extra segment ES. So here these segment registers are, as we have seen, these are able to hold only 16 bits. So these are holding the upper 16 bits from the address. Now if you observe, the address is 20000H and here it is FFFFH. Okay, so only the upper 16 bits, means 2000, this much bits are present in the segment register. So here one example is given. This ES, that is extra segment register, is having or holding the data as 7000. That means this 7000 is the starting address for the extra segment, and this is only the upper 16 bits from this 70000H. Okay, CS is having address 3000. So this is 30000 H is the starting address, and out of that the 16 bits are present in the CS. So this is the starting address for the code segment. 5000, it is the starting address for stack segment, so it is 5000H. Similarly 2000, it is the contents of DS register, and the starting of DS register address is DS segment address is 20000H, and each, as we have seen, each segment is having the size of 64K, means data segment starts at 20000H and data segment ends at address 2FFFFH. Similarly, code segment starts at address 30000H and ends at 3FFFFH, and so on. And the highest address available in the memory is FFFFFH, and these addresses are generally called as the physical address of memory. Here this 20000H, it is the bottom of data segment, and this is, or we can say that, address of bottom of data segment, and this is the address of top of data segment. Similarly, this is the bottom for code segment, this is the top for code segment. This is the bottom for stack segment, this is the top for stack segment. This is the bottom for extra segment, this is the top for the extra segment. So this is the organization of memory in terms of the memory segments, and every memory is having the physical address. Now we have seen that with the help of 16-bit registers we are going to locate the 20-bit addresses. But how it is possible to locate or to obtain 20-bit address by using only 16-bit registers? So in few slides we are going to explore the answer for this question. So the 20-bit address of a byte is generally called as a physical address. As we have seen, 00000H is the physical address of the memory location. So this physical address is specified as a logical address also. The logical address is represented in the form of base address and offset. What do you mean by base of address? This base address is also called as a segment address, and this indicates where the segment is located in the memory, means in a whole space of 1 MB where actually the segment is located. That information we are getting with the help of this base address. And what do you mean by offset? So this offset is nothing but the displacement of memory location from the starting location of the segment. Actually, at what location the available data is present from the starting location of the segment, that is the information represented by this offset. Now how we can calculate the physical address? Here is the answer of our question, that how it is possible to locate 20-bit address with the help of 16-bit registers. So physical address calculation is done as segment address into 10H plus offset address. Now we'll see one example how to calculate the physical address. Let's consider the data segment register is having a value 2222H. It is 16 bits. Now to convert this 16-bit address into 20-bit, what BIU does? BIU, it appends 0H to the LSB of the address, means to this LSB 10 is added by bus interface unit. After appending, the starting address of data segment becomes 22220H, means when the 0 is appended at this data segment register, will get the 20-bit address, that is 22220H, and it is nothing but the starting address for the data segment. Now, if the data at any location has a logical address which is specified as 2222H colon 0016H. Now what do you mean by this? This is the base address and this is the offset. So this 0016H is the offset and 2222H is the value of data segment register. To calculate the effective address of the memory, bus interface unit uses the following formula. What is that formula? Effective address is equal to starting address of segment plus offset. To find the starting address of the segment, BIU appends the contents of segment register with 0H. In previous slide we have seen how the starting address of segment is calculated. So when the 0 is appended at the LSB of the segment register, will get the starting address of that segment, and then the offset is added within that starting address, so we'll get the effective address. So therefore here is the calculation. Starting address of segment is done as 2222H into 10H, so we'll get 22220H, and the effective address is calculated as starting address of segment plus offset. So starting address of segment is 22220H plus offset is 0016H, and when we do the addition we'll get 22236H, and this is nothing but the effective address for the given location. Here the same example is represented. The data segment register is having the contents 2222H. This specifies the starting address of the data segment. So for that here 0 is appended at the LSB of DS and will get the starting address of data segment register, which is 22220H, and this starting address, the first byte is stored, that is called as a byte 0. When the offset is added in this starting address, that is 222220H, what will get? Will get the addressed byte. So our address will become, after addition of offset, our address will become 22236. So this is the location which is addressed by the offset 0016. So by this way the calculation of effective address is done. So what is the maximum size of segment? All offsets are limited to 16 bits. It means that the maximum size possible for the segment is 2 raised to 16. Here it should be 2 raised to 16. So 2 raised to 16, which is equal to 64 KB. The offset of the first location within the segment is 0000H, and the offset of the last location in the segment is FFFFH. So where to look for the offset? So these are the segments, these are the offsets, and these are the register functions. Segments are CS, DS, SS, ES, and the offset related with that segment are represented by the registers IP for CS, means CS segment is represented by the register IP, means the offset of CS segment is represented in IP register. So it addresses of the next instruction, means the address of next instruction is represented by instruction pointer. Then DS. So for this DS, the default offset registers are BX, DI and SI, and these are used for address of data. Then SS, stack segment, the offset is represented by the registers SP and BP, address in the stack. And ES, for ES the three registers are there, BX, DI and SI, which represent the offset for ES register. And these three registers represent the address of destination data in case of string operations. So here in this video lecture we have studied how the 8086 memory is segmented into 4 segments and how we can calculate the physical address of each segment with the help of 16-bit segment register. Thank you for watching the video.